What's up YouTube gamers, my name is Woody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at how to solo the Perdition Legend Lost Sector on Europa. The recommended light level for Legend Lost Sectors this season is 1310 and they can only be accessed once you have discovered and completed the regular version of that specific Lost Sector. They have a chance to drop random exotic armor, as you probably know, so let's take a look at my loadout for this Lost Sector. Okay, I was running a Void subclass because there are a couple of shielded Minotaurs that have Void shields within the Lost Sector. I was using anti-barrier scout rifle and overload hand cannon, so I was using the steady hand cannon. You could probably use any kinetic hand cannon really. I was using the Eternal Blazing arc scout rifle, and for me this is the main weapon to use within this Lost Sector. There are plenty of enemies that spawn in at a distance and you can keep them at a distance and take down their shields. A lot of the harpies have arc shields within this Lost Sector, so this weapon comes in really handy. And also the Sub-Zero Salvo rocket launcher, again arc damage is multiplied by 2 within this Lost Sector, so an arc rocket launcher comes in really handy as well. Other mods that I used were rocket launcher ammo finder to help me find any extra heavy ammo, protective light, basic sort of charged with light mod, as I said, anti-barrier scout rifle, overload hand cannon, concussive dampener and void damage resistance. There is some void damage taken within the Lost Sector, so the void damage resistance, if you've got it on your chest piece, can come in handy. Invigoration, absolution and radiant light, and Schwarzschild condenser and sundering blast. Okay, let's take a look at the Lost Sector. Okay, as we load into the Lost Sector, there will be some harpies with arc shields to take down to start off with. Obviously equipment gets locked, that's part of the Lost Sector, so there's no change in your equipment once you're in there. As I said earlier on, we've got anti-barrier and overload champions within this Lost Sector, as well as shielded Minotaurs, harpies that have got arc shields. Okay, so as you first load in, there's some harpies to take down. They've all got arc shields. Take them out relatively easily with the Eternal Blazing scout rifle. This is the weapon that I use throughout the majority of this particular Lost Sector. I only used the hand cannon when I was encountered the overload champions. There is a Hydra there as well that has a shield. You can take down a lot of its damage within this room, and then it teleports into the next room for you to finish it off there. It can, as with the scout rifle, you can keep a distance and do some damage to it. It moves about, so you got to try and adjust yourself, your position to where you can still see it. If you don't go over the steps just in the foreground of this Lost Sector, then no other enemies will spawn in, so you can just stand here. Again, with the scout rifle comes in handy. The steps in the foreground there, if you don't go over those, then none of the other enemies will spawn in, so you can just take a few shots. Eventually, when you've got its health down to a certain point, it will just disappear. There you go, and it's spawned into the next room. So we carry on, and here we have the Void Minotaur that will come in with a few more harpies. We take those down, throw a grenade, that takes his shield down. Finish him off. There's another couple of harpies to take down. Get rid of them. Go a bit further in, this is where we encounter the first overload champion. as well as more harpies. A couple of shots with the rocket launcher. I try to make sure I've got my dodge available so I can dodge and reload straight away to quickly fire off 2 shots to take down the overload champions and the barrier champions, just that little bit quicker. Okay, let's go through to the next room. Now this room can be a little bit hectic. Make sure we reload before we go in. There are 2 wyverns here, 2 anti-barrier champions and 1 overload champion as well, along with other enemies. Again, dodge to reload, so he doesn't have a chance to do any more damage or recover his health. Reload a rocket launcher just as we keep going. There's another Minotaur with a void shield, so we throw the grenade, take him down as quickly as we can. Take out more of the Vex. The void dodge and invisibility comes in handy in this room particularly to try and get out of trouble. There's the Hydra that we can take down pretty easily because we did a lot of damage in the previous room. Take out a few more of the Vex. The 2 anti-barrier champions are up onto the right hand side, the left hand side, sorry, they're just up there. There's one. Again, the Eternal Blazing Scout Rifle comes in handy, we can sort of keep a distance. Rocket launcher, fire a shot off. There we go. Took him down. It's one of them down. Plenty of heavy ammo around. The rocket launcher ammo finder. There's the other wyvern. Try and stay in relative cover. Again, there's no time limit, so take your time. Stay well out of trouble and out of danger, just hiding. There's plenty of places in this lost sector to take cover. Although there is a lot of enemies within this room, there are plenty of places that you can get cover, so it's not too bad. There's the other wyvern taken down. And here's the other anti-barrier champion. Again, trying to stay behind cover, take his shield down as much as we can. There we go. Pick up a bit more ammo before we go up to the next area. This is the final room. Quickly reload is one thing I always tend to forget, so I always try and have the hunted dodge so I can reload when I dodge. Again, there's a few harpies with arc shields. Boss at the back of the room. It's not too difficult to defeat. A couple, maybe 2 or 3 rocket launcher hits can take him out. It's 2, yeah, that's most of his health. There are more enemies that spawn in as his health gets lower and lower. And also to note, once you've killed him, once you've actually defeated him, there are more enemies that come in after he's been defeated, so something to bear in mind. If you run for the chest thinking you've killed the boss and then get killed by a load of enemies that spawn in, I actually did that, so try and avoid doing that. Okay, so we should be able to take him out now. Oh, missed. Missed with a rocket launcher shot there. Never mind. We'll get him with this one. There we go. And there we are. 9 minutes, not too bad if you wanted to grind it out for the exotic armor. That's how you complete Perdition Legend Lost Sector. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, that would really help me out. Feel free to drop a like, and any comments, as all feedback as always is much appreciated. Any comments for loadout or any tips or anything like that, feel free. That would be much appreciated, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much.